How many lifetimes has this young man lived? Have you seen this rave comment? From 2022 to 2025, one Japanese artist hit #1 on Spotify. Viral in 17 countries, reached the top 10 in 63, and moved tens of thousands at Lollapalooza 2025. His name is Fujii Kazi, a singer-songwriter from Okayama, Japan. Overseas media and music communities say this is a border-crossing moment. Some even say historic in impact. Rolling Stone, Billboard, and NPR praise him. Music experts join in, and on Reddit, YouTube, and TikTok, moving comments keep coming every day. In this video, we make the Fujii Kazi whirlwind easy for newcomers, and still exciting for longtime fans. We researched rare overseas fan reactions, media features, and expert voices. We compiled them, analyzed them, and present fully translated highlights. 3 highlights you will get today. Chapter 2 explains how 3 major media in the US describe Fujii Kazi as an unprecedented phenomenon. Chapter 6 relives the Lollapalooza 2025 performance. Local fans shout this is magic. Chapter 8 breaks down more than 700 million streams on Spotify and shows his true global impact in numbers. You can also listen like radio while doing chores or on your commute. Before we begin, a like and subscribe really helps. Thank you. Now, let us start. Chapter 1. The miracle that started on TikTok. Shinunouga Iwa, the 70-country shock. This chapter looks closely at the TikTok wave that triggered the worldwide breakout. In July 2022, a Japanese language track reached #1 on Thailand Spotify viral. That track was Shinunouga Iwa by Fujii Kazi. It was only the beginning. The path across 70 countries. On TikTok, the spread was explosive. Even without understanding Japanese, listeners were taken by the beautiful melody and by the presence in his voice. General posts often said, "I do not understand Japanese, but this song makes me cry." A French music site praised a melody that crosses language comments. Read, "This track transcends the language wall. I cannot believe Japanese music is loved this much across Europe." A run across national viral charts. IFPI coverage reported that Shinunouga Iwa placed high on multiple national Spotify viral charts. TikTok videos related to the song passed 500 million views. On YouTube, the track passed 720 million plays. What stands out is not only Asia, but also Europe, North America, South America, and even parts of Africa showing strong ranks. A UK music data report noted that hits by Asian artists across Europe were rare. In Kazi, the language wall is completely broken. Reaction videos spread everywhere. On YouTube, reactors worldwide posted back-to-back. A channel called British Guy Reacts titled A First Listen, "Who is Fujii Kazi? His voice is something else." It recorded 2 million views in the first week. The comments filled with messages from more than 50 countries. A German music creator said, "Very satisfying performance from Fujii Kazi. Very stylish, very charismatic. Real fan voices from around the world." On Reddit r/Fujii Kazi, fans share how they discovered him. Canada, some heard through friends, some found him in Spotify playlists. Australia, I got into him through recommendations. I love his music. Mumbai, first, the music is wonderful. Help Ever Hurt never has no skips. It was easy to learn more about him. Expert analysis. Industry experts took notice. A US music marketing specialist said, "Kazi shows a paradigm shift in how Asian music can reach the global market." A UK cultural critic and professor wrote that the virality of Shinunouga Iwa demonstrates the universal language of music. A boom in creative TikTok content. Original clips using Shinunouga Iwa appeared worldwide. The hashtag Shinunogaiwa filled with dances and reaction cuts. In Brazil, a samba-style version reached 1 million views on TikTok. A producer in Sao Paulo said, "The fusion of J-pop and Brazilian music is magical." This global viral wave was not a passing fad. Kazi himself sparked buzz by humming a New Jeans song on Instagram stories. And fans picked it up fast. Next, in Chapter 2, we see how major media in the US analyzed and evaluated this phenomenon. Chapter 2. Major US media are shaken. First US tour sold out. Lollapalooza 2025 captivated tens of thousands. Rolling Stone covered his Lollapalooza 2025 appearance, praising him as a genius-minded musician. So, how did Rolling Stone, Billboard, and NPR evaluate Fujii Kazi? In this chapter, we break down the striking reactions from leading outlets in the American music scene. Rolling Stone review on August 3, 2025. In its Lollapalooza review, Rolling Stone wrote that Kazi let waterfall like melodies flow from the keys. He added sax solos, and moved gracefully between audience and stage with dance. He showed clearly why his first two studio albums dominated the charts. They noted the audience swaying together. An industry writer added that what they saw at Grant Park was magical. The performance crossed the language line. Reader response was overwhelming, the comments section filled mostly with praise. A New York reader wrote, "I have read Rolling Stone for 30 years. I have never seen this level of excitement for a J-pop artist." NPR Tiny Desk significance on April 11, 2024. Kazi appeared as the first artist for Tiny Desk Concerts Japan. An announcement summarized that NPR released the inaugural Tiny Desk in Japan, featuring the Japanese singer and pianist Fujii Kazi. Within 1 year, the video passed 22 million views, the highest number for a Japanese artist in NPR history. A US critic said the Tiny Desk performance showed raw talent, without studio tricks, pure artistry. Billboard Data View on July 26, 2024. Billboard examined Kazi's rise through data, reporting his deal with Republic Records announced on July 26, 2024. A global charts editor said the partnership signals strong confidence in his global potential inside Universal Music Group. They also noted the Billboard Global 200 result. Shinunoga Iwa entered the chart and peaked at 118. Yahoo Entertainment feature on July 26, 2024. Yahoo Entertainment ran a feature titled Japanese Sensation Fujii Kazi US Debut. On his move into the US, they wrote that after selling out stadiums in Japan, the Project Prema marks his first step into writing in English. American Press Deep Dive. LA Times ran a detailed piece on the English-language album Prema. The writer said his voice has a soothing quality that fits current taste, while working for music that is innovative and classic. The article stressed that Kazi is not copying Western sound. He represents a new generation of Japanese artists who bring something truly their own. Expert and industry evaluations. Grammy-winning producers said his production quality rivals top US artists, with remarkable attention to detail. Perspectives from Berklee College of Music said, Kazi is opening a path for Asian artists to succeed globally without giving up cultural identity. Insider testimony. A Republic Records A&R said, from the first listen, we knew this was a once-in-a-generation talent. A director for Asian music at Spotify US said his US streaming exceeded projections. About 70% of his listeners are now outside Japan. So, while American media and experts praise him strongly, how is Europe reacting? Next up, Chapter 3 and Chapter 4. Chapter 3 covers Europe-wide sellouts, London, Paris, Berlin. What shocked local press and fans, what each city sang back in Japanese. Chapter 4 dives into the Asia-Pacific wave, Southeast Asia, Oceania, and India, why the momentum there feels explosive. If this video helped, tap like, and subscribe. And turn the bell on, that support really helps. Tell us your favorite moment in the comments, and name the reactor or article that first got you into Fujii Kazi. We may feature it next time. Thank you for watching to the end. Thank you so much.